Hey everybody, JC from JC Stacking here. In this video, I wanted to go over some quick holiday buying ideas for silver and maybe some gold. I wanted to get this video out quick and early because there may be shipping costs, or give you an opportunity to maybe get some ideas so that way if you do need to save up some cash, you can get a heads up on it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The current silver price is sitting at $56.86. I am currently recording this video December 4th of 2025, and I do want to preface that these are suggestions and my opinions, and in no way am I advising you to buy or purchase from any of these bullion dealers online, or to even go out and get silver or gold as a gift idea. These are suggestions and just fun things that maybe you can get as a gift and give to a loved one, family, or potentially yourself. So current spot price $56.86. Moving into some of the online bullion dealers, APMEX is offering a 1 ounce silver round buffalo at $61.49. They're saying it's $4.49 per round over spot. Keep in mind that $61.49 is the kind of get you in the door price. If you scroll down here to the quantities, this is where the price can change with the amount of ounces that you're going to be purchasing. 1 through 19 is advertised at $62.49. And if you're going to get 500 plus, it's actually advertised at the in the door price as $61.49. There are also other fees associated with purchasing methods such as check wire, crypto, or credit card or PayPal. So when you're on these online bullion dealers, please keep in mind of those adjustments and add-ons because of fees. The 1 ounce silver round buffalo is, in my opinion, the most common stackable silver round that you can buy. It's called the buffalo because it has a buffalo on it. These are produced at private mints, therefore they are considered a round. They're not produced through a sovereign mint in a country like America or Australia, England, Canada, things like that. Next option is a 1 ounce silver bar. Again, this is through APMEX. They're advertising it at $61.45. And again, keep in mind the quantity and the purchasing method: check wire, crypto, and credit card, PayPal. In my opinion, the difference between a silver bar and a silver round is purely aesthetic. And know what you're looking for. You are looking for the content of the metal. In this case, these products both have 1 ounce of silver, which is exactly what you're looking for. And a lot of times these come in these little protective plastic heat-sealed pouches, but not always, so just keep in mind. Next is from SD Bullion. This is a American Silver Eagle, or an example of one. They are advertising it at $62.24. However, again, quantity and purchasing method can decrease the price to potentially the advertised price. This is an example of a coin, not a round, because this is produced by the U.S. Mint or a sovereign country mint with a dollar denomination generally on the back. Now these are still 3/9 fine, just like the buffalo and the bar example. And if it doesn't say that explicitly up here, you can always scroll down to the description or the details, and it'll tell you what the content is. So 3/9 fine of pure silver. Moving on to bullion exchanges. This is an example of a online bullion dealer's generic round. Again, 3/9 fine and silver. Again, these have the quantity adjustments with the price as well as the purchasing method, so please keep in mind of that. A lot of these companies advertise $200 or more, you get free shipping. That can be the difference in paying $10 for shipping or buying $200.01 and save the $10 in the shipping costs. I generally always try to get free shipping if I do purchase from an online bullion dealer. However, I generally try to shop my local coin shops if those are options for me at the time that I'm ready to purchase, the price is right, things like that. If you have anxiety about going into a shop, or you think that they're gonna think that you're not necessarily familiar with this type of purchase, then an online bullion dealer may be a good option for you. But I always suggest trying to go to your local coin shops. Moving on to bullion exchange as well. This is an example of what's called a numismatic type of bullion, or a collectible type of bullion. Bullion shouldn't necessarily be a collectible, in my opinion. They put it in these plastic frames with a little label up top here, and then they jack the price up. You're still going to get 1 ounce of silver for almost $15, $20, $30 over spot. And spot price meaning what the current trade value is at the time of the purchase. So if you are looking for a nice piece of silver, you can always get for example, an American Eagle and put it in one of these little capsules. If you're trying to fancy it up or make it look, I don't know, more presentable for maybe the holidays or as a gift, you can get these on Amazon for a lot cheaper than $2 per capsule or coin case, however you want to call it. So in my opinion, I would stay away from buying these numismatics unless you really, really want to. Just understand that there is going to be an increase in cost because it's put in a fancy plastic case and it's got a fancy label up top here. Moving on, gold options. 1 ounce South African Krugerrand. So this is an actual coin because it's produced by the South African Sovereign Bank. BU is advertised here as, that means brilliantly uncirculated. And I would pay attention to what you're buying. If it's advertised as BU versus like coal or AU, averagely uncirculated, meaning it may have a few little signs of it being in people's pockets and being used because these were used as currency at one point in time on some of these coins. BU generally means that it's brand new, shiny, free of scuffs and damage. Averagely uncirculated, it means that it was circulated slightly. There may be signs of very minimal wear or very small scuffs or scrapes. Moving to Liberty coins. This is an example of a 90% piece of silver, which was produced in 1912 by the San Francisco Mint. That's what the S stands for. Averagely uncirculated. So this is a very old coin that used to be used as money back in 1912. And you can see here that this isn't 1 ounce of silver. It is actually 90% pure silver, which contains 0.7734 ounces of silver. So understand, if you are going to be buying the silver quarters, the silver dimes, silver nickels, silver Morgans, peace dollars, things like that, that are considered, constitutional silver, or maybe junk silver is another term for it, that you're not always going to be getting 1 ounce of silver. In this case, this is 90%. There's 40%. There's 30%. There's all kinds of percentages for some of these coins. So just pay attention on what you're getting. I think these are really cool gift ideas because generally they have a lower cost. $59.79 in my opinion is very high, but it is averagely uncirculated, which means it's almost brand new looking. However, I think that's a little high. However, that's my opinion. You can get what you want with your money, and that if it makes you happy and the person that's getting the gift happy, then that's what it's for. I think these have a really fun history idea and kind of stories that go along with these older coins. Again, my opinion. Moving on to monument metals. They do have fractional gold options. All these bullion dealers have fractional gold options. This is just an example. 1/10 ounce American gold eagle, and brilliantly uncirculated. Dates are choice. That means that if you're looking for a specific date, like a 2025, 2024, 2026, the bullion dealer will choose the date that they have and they will ship it to you. So you could get a 2012 or 2018. The dates can vary. You can see here this is an example of a Canadian mint sovereign coin. That's a 1/2 ounce. It's a 1/10 ounce. This is a Philharmonic from Austria. And then, as you can see here, they do have older coins that were in circulation at one time, and the prices are adjusted to reflect that. Another really fun and cool idea is these Summit Metals has a 1 gram gold starter pack. What this is kind of like a wealth wallet. It's about the size of a credit card, a little bit bigger, maybe the size of a wallet. And what you can do is you can get these little 1 gram gold bars and you can fill it up. And you have 12 slots, and it's like a target or a goal to achieve over time. And it's contained in these fancy little metal wallets type thing. But I think it's a really fun idea. I have one of these in the 1/10 ounce coin option. They do have 1/10 ounce coin options. They have 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce, and they have the gram. And I think these are really fun ideas. Generally speaking, you can get these and the gold at a really low price, very good competitive price. Again, my opinion. But these were just some few examples of some gift ideas. I hope you got some value out of the video. If you did, let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button, and share this content with somebody else. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next video. JC Stacking out.